the BYU Cougars, and the Wyoming Cowboys. Hi to all of you out there. I'm Brad Nessler, and helping me with the call today, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football.
Wyoming will have to find a way to contain the ability of this kid at quarterback. It's safe to say that there might not be a better athlete on the field today, as this kid is good enough to beat the defense with his arm and his feet. Watch out, because I expect this quarterback to play extremely well today.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss. Wyoming is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. There goes the opening kick. He's taken down at the 34. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. This drive will start at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Going over the middle, intercepted. Brought down at the 34. Well, Coach, he just looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Yep. Great play by the linebacker to read that pass and come away with the interception. Right there. Great play.
They're packed in tight on the line. Fumble. Picks up the fumble. A gain of 6.
On the run. Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 28-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Scrambling around. They'll bring him down at the 15.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. This defense gave up a first down through the air, but you got to respect the guy that's not afraid to bring both middle linebackers. That's the best way to put the quarterback on his back or force a bad throw. Didn't work that time, but watch out. They'll get in there sooner or later.
That run didn't go far. They'll spot the ball a yard from the line of scrimmage.
It looked like the rush caused some problems there, Coach.
Yep, they were in there so quick that the running back was never able to get started.
Now he tries to buy some time. Fires to the end zone, can't find a man. Almost intercepted in the end zone.
And you can see he made a great move here, anticipating the football, and came up with a big defensive play.
Yep, what I like is he didn't get called for pass interference in that play.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. They pick up another first, guys.
They've got a decent drive going here.
Yep, the offense is doing exactly what they have to do. Move the sticks.
And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Feeds it to the back. Touchdown, Wyoming. Strong run by the halfback to get into the end zone.
He's a pretty sure bet to get 6 when you're this close to the end zone.
And he adds the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. At the 40. Across midfield. To the 20. To the 10. And they're going to bring this one all the way back. Touchdown! What a return!
Yep, there's no good reason he should give up a return like this. You practice all week long. Just wrap the kid up already.
Yeah, but don't forget about the elusiveness of the returner. He made guys miss, and then he had the speed to break it wide open.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Brigham Young is ready to kick it away. And it's off. From his own goal line. He's tackled at the 27. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown.
If this running back keeps running the way he's been running, and this offense will have another 6 points on the board in no time.
He's tackled at the 33. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second down, 4 yards to go. Ball on their own 33. They're packed in tight on the line. To the right and tackled immediately. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
The linebacker got a good jump on the ball and really got to the ball carrier quickly.
Third down and a yard. And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Tackle right around the 42-yard line. How about that run?
I love this right here. They're just really sticking it to him.
Old-fashioned football, definitely. Just give it to the fullback and let him grind it out for the first down.
They'll work from the shotgun. Takes a snap, and he's in trouble. And he's sacked. The blitz came, and they were able to get to the quarterback.
And Brad, it was the defensive end that came away with that one. That was just a relentless pursuit that got him to the quarterback.
Once this kid gets around the edge, he's usually all over the quarterback. He is a very tough player to stop.
He drops back. They'll make the sack. And that'll be the second time that he found the quarterback today.
This guy is all over the place, Brad. He's shown that he's a very, very good pass rusher.
And what's crazy is we're still in the first quarter. If these hog mollies don't protect their quarterback any better, this guy's going to end up with a career day.
He drops back. He throws left. And it falls incomplete. They couldn't pick up the first down, so they'll have to punt this one away.
The offense really had nowhere to go on that one. The play was very well defended. Now the incompletion will force the fourth down and a punt.
Brought down as he tried to field it. Not a great return there.
Yep, great coverage by the punt team. And Kirk, that punt was a skyrocket.
Boy, he got a hold of that ball. This punter has a big-time leg, and you can see that when he gets a hold of a ball like that. Really goes.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 49. The offense was pretty successful on that play there.
That was a very good passing play to get the ball downfield for a very nice gain and a first down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 49. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And he's taken down at the 30-yard line. They pick up a few yards there on the pass.
And I'll tell you what, that fake handoff. The secondary just enough to allow for the receiver to come up with a nice gain that time. Good call.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They'll throw on first down.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 21. 4 wide. They might be coming here. Has it to the senior.
Move the chain gang because they just got themselves a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback and receiver were on the same page on that pass.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Here's the option. 5 yards there for the quarterback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down. 6 yards stand between them and 6 points. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Hands it to the back. Touchdown, Cougars. The halfback punches it in for the score.
Well, that was a nice play. Let me tell you why. He had good blocking up front, a halfback who runs hard. What else can you ask for when you're inside the 10-yard line?
BYU up 6. And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Brigham Young lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it away. He's to the 10. Across the 30. Tackle at the 36-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They come out in a goal line set. Hands off and not much room there as they try to work the left side. The back gets 3 on the carry. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 39. And we got a new man in there, running back. Now he's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
They line up in the jumbo set. Hands it to the back. And he's tackled around the 47-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. From the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Fires deep down the left side. Great catch there before they can knock him out of bounds. The man coverage got beat with a bomb that time, guys.
Excellent read here by the quarterback to see the mismatch with his receiver. His man is simply faster than his secondary. That's a nice-looking pass to pick up the first.
He threw it up there and said, "Go get it!"
Folks, that's the end of quarter number 1, and we got a pretty good ball game on our hands so far. The count here at Lavelle Edwards Stadium. Brigham Young, 14. Wyoming, 7. Heading for the corner. He makes it to the 15-yard line. Almost eked out a yard on that one.
Here they tried to jam up the running back with the outside linebacker blitz, and it worked pretty well.
Really just nowhere to go on that play. It's a good job of these guys slowing down that running.
And he's hit immediately. They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
It's third down. Only 5 yards away from the goal line. They line up in the jumbo set. Hand off, and they won't make it. Well, they tried to keep it on the ground for the first down.
You know, Brad, here the defense just steps up and makes a play, stopping them and bringing up fourth down.
It's fourth down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. Short yardage situation, and the offense is in the jumbo package. So they keep it on the ground, and they get their third first down of the drive.
Yeah, this is a pretty good-looking drive, don't you think, Coach?
Yes, sir. The offense is in rhythm right now. They are running well and blocking well.
And they're wearing down this defense. The longer a drive goes, the more the advantage goes to the offense.
So at the most, he gains a few inches.
The running back just didn't have any room to move, Kirk.
That's because the defense called the blitz at the right time. They were able to come after the running back before he went for big yards.
And off, touchdown. Not much trouble getting in on that one.
Yeah, the running back just ran right through the opening, almost like a truck driving down the highway. Watch out.
It was just power versus power. Both goal line sets were in, and this time it was the offense that won.
They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he converts the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Wyoming to kick this one off. He kicks it off. He'll return it from the 6. he's tackled at the 33.
Pretty good drive last time out for this offense, right, fellas?
They did a very good job of moving the ball forward. This defense had no answer for the offense.
And in particular, it was the passing game. This quarterback was really hot on that last drive.
Throws complete. He's got space to work. Brought down at about the 43-yard line.
A pretty nice game there for the quarterback. If he can keep this up, he's going to have some nice numbers at the end of the game.
Hands it to the back. And he's taken down around the 45-yard line. Straight ahead for 2 yards, and with that, they pick up the first down.
They ran a counter here, and the defense had it covered very well. They just couldn't contain the back from getting the first down.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. Pass right, running back's got it. Got an opening. To the 20. To the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. The halfback got his number called on the pass play and came through with a score.
Well, this is what separates good backs from great ones. You have to have the ability to contribute to the passing game.
And he adds the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Brigham Young gets set to kick this one away. He sends it downfield. At the 30. And he's tackled at the 34. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone.
Anytime you can put points on the board, things are going in the right direction.
They line up in the jumbo set. Tackle at the 38. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 38. They're packed in tight on the line. Run right and hit in the backfield. That was well defended by this defense.
Hey, that linebacker made a nice play. But what about all those big guys up front on the defensive line? They're good too, boy.
Well, they created the play this time, Coach. The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
Catches it. Brought down around the 47-yard line.
Oh, boy. That is a nice play on 3rd down. The quarterback found his receiver, and they connected on a big play.
Big? That's an understatement, Kirk. This completion keeps the kick team off the field and gives them a new set of dice.
Brought down to the open field.
The quarterback didn't see anybody open downfield, so he took it himself and picked up some decent yardage.
That's a good job of making a play, but the defense didn't let him go too far.
He's going to try and scramble. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 37.
This is a nice run for the first down by this quarterback.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 37. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. Pressure coming, and he's sacked.
Wow, he went down pretty hard there.
Coaches don't like it when their quarterback gets hit like that. Don't be surprised to see the old coach get on his lineman to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Can't find anyone open. Throws this one out to the left. The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete. The defender could only get a hand on it.
A hand on it? If this kid wants to be a big-time player, he better start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Lee, the ball should have been picked off.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. It's broken up.
Great play by the defender.
Oh, yeah, he got his hand in there, broke up the pass, and that brings up 4th down.
So they're going to go for it here. Kind of surprising here that they didn't elect to punt. I don't agree with this call. Once and all, going deep. swatted away. Coach, why would you go for it there?
I'm still trying to figure that one out. It doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, guys, it's only the first half. There's still a lot of football to be played. That's just a poor decision.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Got his receiver, dropped it, incomplete.
That ball should have been picked off.
This quarterback had too much faith in his arm that time.
Well, that confidence almost led to a change of possession. His man wasn't even close to being open.
Fires it out. Tackle around the 42-yard line. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
And the quarterback didn't waste any time getting rid of the football there. Really nice throw.
He didn't get much, but he got enough for the first down.
Well, that's really all they wanted there, was to pick up the first down and get a fresh set of downs and continue to move the ball downfield.
Drops back on first down. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Now it's time for the defense to buckle down and see if they can stop this quarterback.
From the gun. Looking right, intercepted.
This quarterback better start making better decisions in the passing game. Otherwise, this corner will come up with even more picks in the future.
First and 10. Ball on the 34. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Scrambling around, and he's going to come up with a sack. There's his 3rd sack of this game.
This guy's got a great motor out there. He's always working his way to the quarterback, looking for the sack.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Picks up 5 on the scramble. Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 25-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. He's going to air it long. And it's intercepted. And who else? It's the senior safety. He's taken down around the 34-yard line. And credit the safety with that last interception.
He knew exactly where the quarterback was going with the football. It's not always about athletic ability. You've got to be a smart player and know what's going on out there.
And that comes from breaking down film of the opposing offense and paying attention all week in practice. This safety was ready for today's game.
So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. He's looking to pass. Well, the defender was all over him on that play. Here's the call by the referee.
Pass interference on the defense.
They got the pass interference right, but I think they missed a holding call back at the line of scrimmage.
I didn't see it, Coach, but these refs are calling a pretty good game up to this point, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
I guess he'll throw this one as far as he can and hope for a miracle. He looks to throw on first down. And it's picked off. Folks, that's the end of the first half, and this game's getting interesting. The count here at Lavelle Edwards Stadium, BYU 21, Wyoming 14. Brigham Young got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. At the 30, and he's tackled at the 33. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They're packed in tight on the line. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
It's a nice play by the defense.
Yeah, the outside linebacker was coming in on a run blitz, and it caused some confusion on the offensive line.
Here's a throw, and it's almost picked. It was the safety that almost came up with a big play.
Not a very good read here by the quarterback.
Kirk, I don't think he even saw the safety. But this offense is lucky that he couldn't hang on to the football.
Looks to pass. Throws under pressure, and it's picked off. He has some room. They'll bring him down at the 25. He's going to regret throwing that one.
Yeah, that one and the one earlier in the game, too. A quarterback hates throwing interceptions.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Flips it over the middle to the running back.
Nicely done. A solid completion right there. If the quarterback keeps making those kind of passes, look out. I feel a touchdown coming.
In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. Hands it to the back, and he's got open field. And they make the stop around the 9-yard line. Nice run there by the tailback, and it's good for the first.
7 yards there for the back, and those are the type of runs that they love getting from him.
They motion to the right.
Fox two.
What a great diving catch. No fear.
Yeah, you can't coach athleticism like that.
You're right, my friend. You either got that poetry or you don't.
Very nice play there by the freshman receiver. You certainly don't expect these young guys to make plays like that. So apparently he didn't have possession after all. It's an incomplete pass.
Look at the receiver. He's not very happy right now.
Well, they caught you on video, kid. It's hard to dispute the call after seeing the replay.
BYU is up by a touchdown. Got him over the middle. Touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Yeah, the quarterback said, you want the ball, go get it. And did he ever? He got it and took it for 6.
He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Brigham Young to kick this one off. He kicks off. Across the 30. He's tackled at the 35. He made a good cut upfield, got a few blocks, and they were able to come up with a decent return.
That looked like a breakdown in kickoff coverage. Instead of staying in their lanes, they all started sprinting to the football.
That's exactly what happened. You can't do that.
Scrambling around. Tackle made at the 46. Not too bad a pass there.
No, not at all. That time he puts enough air under this thing to fill that big blip up there. But somehow it came down on target, and he got a nice little gain out of it.
He's on the run. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Slides down. And that was a nice pickup by the quarterback.
Brent, I think this guy is amazing. He has an uncanny ability to scramble, and it showed right there on that play.
They line up in the shotgun. And he's taken down around the 18-yard line. A good pickup that time.
Yeah, and one of the things that can really open up this offense is their ability to complete these types of medium-range passes.
You're right. That and the ability to run the ball consistently.
Another catch for this wide receiver. He's getting very good separation during his routes.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a first down.
It's first down. 10 yards away from a score. And we got the backup in there now at running back. He's going to try and scramble. Runs with it, and he's got room. Touchdown, Wyoming. Wow, now that is what I call a big-time play.
And here's why he was forced to make that play, Brad. First of all, he had no help from his receivers. No one could get open. And secondly...
sorry, Coach, but he didn't have much pass protection. He had to scramble out of the pocket and make something happen on his own.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And this one's away. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. These guys came up with a touchdown on their last drive, and they'll be hoping for another 6 on the board here. They'll set up shop at the 42-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They go with the run. He tackles him for a loss. And the defensive end comes up with a big play.
Boy, he's quick as a cat, no question. He got tremendous penetration and was able to wrap him up for a loss there.
They line up in an I. Complete. He's got room. And he's tackled around the 46-yard line. And they execute the screen pass for a nice gain and a first down.
They ran that play to perfection. I love the way the quarterback keeps his eyes downfield while the screen develops. Not only is he freezing the safety, but he's inviting a heavy pass rush at the same time. That right there, my friend, is what happens when you run this play like it's drawn up.
Second and 3. Ball on the 39-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They'll bring him down at the 34-yard line. And a nice run by the tailback.
Not a lot of razzle-dazzle here, but it gets the job done and picks up the first down.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. So it's second and 10. BYU up 7 points. Flares it and almost had it intercepted. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
He throws left. And we got an injured player on the field. Here's the 8th play of the series. It's first down. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. He's looking to pass. Complete. He steps out around the 14-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
This senior is very capable of making big plays, but the defense did well to confine him to a short gain there.
Looks to pass. Gets it to his wide receiver, and he's got another one. Huge play, and it's going to be first and goal.
This quarterback knew he was going to hit his receiver on the corner route for the first down the whole time. He stayed patient and allowed it to open up against zone coverage.
They're packed in tight on the line. The cavalry's coming. End zone picked off. Got an opening. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. What a great interception return by this defense.
Hey, they say the best offense is a good defense.
Yep, it sure is when they're putting points on the board.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. And he hits the PAT. Wyoming gets set to kick this one away. Decent kick. 40-yard line. So the offense will come back out onto the field, hoping for a little better result than that last pick six.
Coach, I think we need to give this defense some credit. I know they trust their offense, but they really just took the game into their own hands and tied it up on their own watch.
But they don't have much time to bask in the glory, Kurt. They need to come out and make another stop right here and now.
He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. Another touchdown pass. That is number 3.
You know what? It takes a lot of courage to play quarterback at the college level. And with that touchdown pass, this kid's showing how courageous and confident he really is.
For this offense to work, this quarterback really had to get rolling, and he's done well today.
And he converts the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Brigham Young to kick. He boots it deep down. Across the 30. And he's tackled at the 40. There was great blocking up front there, and that turned into a pretty good return.
You know, the kick coverage looked very slow in getting downfield, and that really gave this young man an opportunity to make a play.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Now he's going to run and watch out. Brought down at the 44-yard line. A big gain for the quarterback.
I'll tell you what, guys, this guy's pretty athletic.
Just like you when you played at the old Buckeye Stadium. I don't think this was a designed play, but it worked like it was. And you're right. If I'm the coach, I'd let this kid run it more.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Well, they run it left, and a nice tackle right there. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. It's second down and 8. Ball on the 42. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Can't find anyone open. Pulls it in, and he wants more. And he's tackled in the open field. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
They line up in the jumbo set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
And that's the 5th time he's gotten to the quarterback this year.
This young kid really stepped up this year.
He's taken a lot of pressure off the defensive secondary by getting to the quarterback so much. He's been a real star on this defense.
Pass is tipped away. He almost had the completion.
Yeah, but the defense was ready and were able to get a hand on the pass and bring up 4th down.
Tough break there for the kicking team. So we'll change possession with a score. Wyoming 28, BYU 35. So it's make or break time. Who's going to rise to the challenge? Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Hands off left, and he's brought down quickly. The back gets 3 on the carry.
Well, you know this guy has to protect himself.
You're not kidding. He got walloped on that play.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. He's looking to pass. And they make the stop at the 48-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
They line up in the shotgun. Caught, and he's out of bounds. That's a loss. And they back up 3 yards on that play.
Not a very good read by the quarterback. I think he just wanted to get rid of it before they ended up losing yardage.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Give to the tailback. Tackle at the 29. About 7 yards on that carry.
7 yards.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. They line it up with 3 receivers. Got hit and still completed it. And he's taken down at the 21. On 3rd and long, they get the first down, but was it close?
Close or not, what a relief it is to the quarterback to have a new set of downs to work with.
They motion to the right. They're showing blitz. He catches another one. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
That's a smart play here by the quarterback. He threw it into the window the zone coverage gave him. Nice pass, and a nice job by the receiver running the slant.
He's looking to pass. Has a man, but he couldn't drag that foot. And the wideout couldn't drag a foot.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on that play.
BYU is up a score. Just over 2 minutes in the game. Touchdown, BYU! So that is just a huge touchdown, guys.
You know, the defense needed to make some kind of stop there to get the ball back. But now, that just about seals the deal.
That's right, Kirk. Now they have to get a quick score, get the ball back, and score again.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, our score, Brigham Young, 42, Wyoming, 28. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. BYU is ready to kick it away. He kicks off. The ball is loose.
Oh, man, turnovers really hurt a team. It's hard to win when you don't have the football.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. From the gun. Option, right side. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 23. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run though. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Great play by the senior linebacker to step up in traffic and make that tackle.
He's been making plays like that his entire career. That's why he's out there.
Congratulations to our Russell Athletic Players of the Game. Makes the grab and steps out right away. And we got an injured player on the field. Brigham Young looking to make this a 3-score game. The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. They'll run the option. Idles back. They'll bring him down at the 1. That'll be a gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and goal. I formation here. Found it. Touchdown. The running back now has 3 rushing touchdowns in this ball game.
You know what they say, don't you? 3 times is a charm.
Well, I don't know about that, Coach, but this guy is having a great day running the football.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with very little time remaining here in the ball game, our score, BYU 49, Wyoming 28. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Brought down at the 28-yard line. So the offense comes out after their last drive, had the ball end up in the defense's hands by way of a fumble.
They need to make sure they don't turn this ball over again.
I don't think they'll make the same mistake on consecutive drives, Coach.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, Brigham Young 49, Wyoming 28. And Lee, now as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your final thoughts on this one?
Well, these guys definitely got the job done today, Brad. BYU didn't play their best game, and they'll admit it. But this is college football, where every game counts. And if you win, you're happy. If you lose, you're not. It's that simple.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.